the news today.
Well. That didn't take long. In the time I'm asleep, in another time zone, a new day, I wake up to find out that the Steelers acted really fast. This didn't take long. Remember, folks, I said the Steelers are untouchable. The Rooneys are untouchable. There are just certain people in the NFL that you don't mess with. You don't mess with founders, okay? Founders that have a lot of influence, okay? You don't mess with the Maras. You don't mess with the Rooneys. Now, why can they do this to the Saints? How come they can do this to the Patriots? Well, regarding the Patriots, you've got Robert Kraft, who joined the NFL in the 90s. And he's a new guy in comparison. The new guy is not supposed to win 6 Super Bowls. Okay? It's just not supposed to happen. This was never part of the plan. The only people allowed to win that many Super Bowls and win a lot is those good old boy owners that are from the original era. And not even guys like Hunt. Not even Lamar Hunt is allowed to win that much, specifically because he has always been seen as an enemy to the NFL, especially from the older generations, because he created a rival league that he ended up doing so well, forcing the situation to where they had to merge. So he's never really been that liked, actually. Rooney's, Maras, they're like the Bushes and the Clintons of the NFL, okay? They're untouchable. They can do whatever they want. It doesn't matter. Eli can have a situation where he's dealing like fake memorabilia or stuff that's not game worn or whatever, fake. Nothing to see here. It's all good. It's totally fine. No problems. Okay. And now we got Stephen A. Smith on ESPN. Come on, James Harrison. Come on, bro. You know that's not true. Yeah, why? Because he doesn't want his buddy, Mike Tomlin, being investigated. Let's just put it out there right now. So you're going to bury James Harrison under the bus because you don't want him to be investigated. Well, I don't blame you, because this doesn't look good. But here's the deal. We've had some new retractions today, or sort of retractions, but let's take a look at them. Okay, so James Harrison says Steelers Mike Tomlin never had a bounty system. Okay, well, first of all, I wasn't sure that it was a bounty system, but I never was clear on that, so that's fine. Because the bounty system would technically require that he paid him ahead of time. What it sounds like to me is that Mike Tomlin gave James Harrison an envelope with money in it as a gesture saying, look, that hit was legal and you're paying for it. I'm going to cover it for you. That is kind of what it seems like to me. But now we've got a problem, because now we have some contradictions here. So the same girl who I showed yesterday who did the report, a day after his comments went viral, James Harrison on Friday clarified that Coach Mike Tomlin never paid him for a 2010 helmet-to-helmet hit on Browns receiver, and there wasn't a Bountygate system in place. Technically, you never say anything about a Bountygate, James Harrison. Yeah, the G's thing Mike Tomlin ever did, hand me an envelope after that hit. Okay, guys, there's only one thing that means. There's only one thing that can mean, right? The envelope, James Harrison is intending that to mean that it had money in it. Okay, fine. So the head coach wants to cover James Harrison's expenses for that hit, which he apparently thought was a legal hit. And he was unjustly penalized, so he paid it for them. Okay, that's probably what happened, right? And Harrison reacted, wow, y'all really comparing what I said to Bountygate? Mike T has never paid me for hurting someone or trying to hurt someone or put a bounty on anybody. Again, you never said that he was trying to pay you for hurting him or putting a bounty on him. All you did was say that he gave you an envelope after you were fined. Okay, so for right now, what we know based on what you said is that a coach said, hey man, you're getting screwed. Here's some money. I'm going to help you out. Okay. He went on to say, if you knew the full story of what happened back then you'd know that bullshit fine for a legal play wasn't even penalized during the game. Okay, so that further probably solidifies what I was thinking, that he was just saying that was Mike Tomlin's protest of saying that he's telling Harrison that I'm behind you, man. Okay, he didn't clarify what was being handed to him in the envelope. Okay, if he handed him some coupons or some tickets to see Cats on Broadway, okay, I'll be very, very surprised. Here's the contradiction, okay? The problem with this is that from James Harrison's point of view, he's claiming is that he never intended on it to be bounty. Now, if it's exactly what Harrison said, or if it is exactly how it seems, what he said, did Mike Tomlin even do anything wrong? So that's what I don't understand. Why does Art Rooney, the owner of the Steelers, come out and dispute Harrison's claims immediately after they're said? Art Rooney already came out and said that Harrison's a liar, but now he's backing him when he went the other way. But I thought Harrison was a liar. So Art Rooney's credibility here is completely compromised. I'm very certain like this happened. I have no idea why James would make a comment like that. There's no basis for believing anything like this. Okay, Mr. Rooney. Now, here's where it gets good, guys. Bill Parise, who is Harrison's advisor and former agent, okay, told the Pittsburgh Tribune Review on Thursday that it never happened. Absolutely not, said Parise, who was unaware of Harrison's comments until contacted by the paper. It never happened. Really? Were you there? Oh, wait. I would have known. It didn't happen. James and I are still together. We were really close during our 18 years. He would have said something along the way. Are you his girlfriend, dude? Was James Harrison like... were you like his boy bitch or something? I mean, James and I are still... What a weird thing. How would you know? Maybe he kept it a secret. Maybe Tomlin told him, keep this on the down low, whatever. Maybe he didn't want to tell you. Maybe he didn't want you asking for a cut of it because you're an agent and you're a slithery piece of shit, but most of the people in your position are. And you probably would say, well, where's my 2%? All right. Now, here's why that they're reacting so fast and why the agent would speak out. Why would the agent speak out? Because first of all, he's the former agent of James Harrison. James Harrison is no longer bringing in an NFL contract, so he is no good to this agent anymore. This agent now needs other players who are playing in the system right now. Most assuredly probably has players on the Steelers, and even if he didn't, he's going to want to be on good standing with the Pittsburgh Steelers. So it's perfectly logical that the agent would want to be in good standing with them, right? So of course he's going to take that side. If he was still Harrison's agent, I doubt he'd be saying. I doubt he would be calling his own client a liar, which he's done, by the way. So everyone's calling Harrison a liar here, even his own agent. That's interesting. Let me get rid of these idiots off my screen. Deny. This gets him points with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay, and any other team. So it makes it look like, oh, he's out to defend them. So the agent honestly is not very credible either because there's motive there. Harrison said on Friday he also took issue with the NFL initially selling photos of the hit on Massaquoi and profiting from it after his fine. Yeah, I agree with you, man. Now, he wrote, everybody knew it, even these same media people and all the fans that were sending money to me and the team to cover the fine. Again, at no time did Mike T ever suggest anybody hurt anybody or that they'd be rewarded for anything like that. Well, no one said that you did say that, James. No one said that you did. But, again, James is not walking back his original comments, sticking to it. So, at least that's what I see. James Harrison defends, okay, we have another article. Let's go this one. James Harrison defends Steelers Mike Tomlin's envelope remark after critics draw similarities to Saints Bountygate. Of course we're going to draw similarities to it because it sounds very familiar. And the Saints were railroaded so hard that you can't ignore it. Harrison said the league was getting pressure because the first concussion lawsuits are starting and they had to look like they cared about player safety all of a sudden. Exactly, well said. So here's the deal. We have James Harrison saying something. Listen, just in my opinion, I believe that Mike Tomlin handed James Harrison an envelope with money after he was fined, okay? A lot of people were doing that. Steelers fans were sending money and stuff because they all thought it was bullshit, right? Okay, now, did that happen? Yes. Of course it did. Harrison is not walking back the comments. He never said he lied or it didn't happen. But his agent is saying it didn't happen. Art Rooney is saying it didn't happen. But Harrison is still not walking back that comment. All he's saying is that, no, he didn't pay me ahead of time, and that wasn't a reward. It was him just reimbursing me for something that he thought was bullshit. Okay, fine. Whatever. Not a big deal, really. In my opinion, it's not a big deal. Okay? But honestly, Bountygate was overdone as well, okay? Here's where my problem comes in. The public and immediate attack against Harrison's character and against his word immediately without even trying to even call Harrison or even figure out what's going on by the owner of the Steelers, and that everybody, ESPN, everyone, all these shows are taking it as gospel because the almighty Rooney has spoken. Okay? Now, where's the investigation? I want an investigation, okay? Even though, I'm going to say it right now, I think Mike Tomlin is innocent of it. He cannot be accused of having a bounty program. That's just a different thing. This is not that. That does not prove that, okay? There's no proof there. I think he's innocent. But that's not what this is about. This is about justice. This is about fairness, okay? The Patriots, if someone spits in the wrong direction in New England, they're investigated, okay? If someone in the Saints looks at somebody wrong on the field, they're investigated. I want an investigation. I want the Steelers answering questions. I want everyone interviewed. I want the NFL and commissioner sitting there putting it into doubt. I want fans of all the other teams of the NFL going, "Oh, the Steelers, they're cheaters." I mean, are they cheaters? Are they not? I want Good Morning America talking about Mike Tomlin and James Harrison and Rooney and all of them. I want people who live on a farm in the middle of Idaho to know that the Steelers are cheaters, okay? And then afterwards, I want the Steelers Nation, Steelers fan base to have to defend this garbage for the next 10 effing years. All right? Hey, Steelers fans, you haven't won a Super Bowl since James Harrison got an envelope from Mike Tomlin. How does that feel, suckers? Suck it. Although you're going to get away with it because you're the Pittsburgh Steelers. So, whatever.
Thank you so much for watching VonAllen Sports. We hope you like and share the video, and to make sure you don't miss a thing, click the subscribe button on the bell icon to be notified.
VonAllen Sports. VonAllen Sports.